Okay, that was weird. I will disregard this in my review because that probably shouldn't be there. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Hello Lithuania. We're going to cover your song for Eurovision 2022 after weeks and weeks. Your national final, Pabandom iš Naujo, finally finished, and we have a winner. It's Monika Liu, and she's going to sing a song Sentimentai, which translates as sentiments, of course. She herself has written a song, which is really cool. I always appreciate that. And yeah, there's not much to say. I remember it from my reaction video to all participants. It was the ball cut woman, right? With the jazzy song. So that ball cut, that's a choice. We'll talk about that later. Starting with reaction in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there is no intro. It's just like bomb song. Yeah, why that hairstyle? Okay. Very smooth and sensual. And again, we have someone in the background. It's her. Yeah. I said that in my Ukrainian video as well. I don't get it. Why? This is very like a type of song I would hear in a fancy restaurant. But this chorus is kinda catchy. It's different than I remember it, a little bit different. Yes for Lithuanian language, like yes. We need more non-English songs in Eurovision. Yes, yes, yes. I love these harmonies. The staging is a bit lackluster, to be honest. Nothing's really happening except her image in the background. She's enjoying it. I can see this being a meme already, like people in the arena with wigs like this. Oh, that was unexpected. This is probably after she won, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I think this is after she won. Okay, I will. Okay, that was weird. I will disregard this in my review because that probably shouldn't be there. Alright, okay, Lithuania. So my first impression is that this song is beautiful for what it is. I'm not sure if it will fly high in Eurovision. Let's talk about that in more detail in my analysis through 5 segments, and let's see what we come up with. Let's start with song and lyrics. I'd say that this song is all about the feeling. It has that jazzy mood. It may not be jazz. I'm not really familiar with jazz music that much, but I think it is going in that direction. So it's very smooth, sensual, even romantic. and that whole atmosphere. You know, I can see a couple dancing to this song. I can see it in a movie. I can see it in theater. I can see it in a fancy restaurant. So it's that type of song, very profound. But I'm not sure how appealing and attractive it is for the live audience and live performance on stage, the biggest stage you can possibly perform at. So, um, yeah, there is no much ups and downs here. So the song is, I wouldn't say flat because that wouldn't be right, but you know, it doesn't change much. It's pretty much the same all the time. And there is no introduction to the song, there is no, it just starts. I miss this introduction to the song and I miss some build up because it's pretty much even the whole time. When we talk about the lyrics, I think she's just remembering the time she had with someone, with some special person, and maybe she's being triggered by some things and then she remembers them. It's a really type of a message that fits this song and the mood. My favorite lyric is "A million roses like sentiments are drowning in the sea of clouds." Not very specific reason except it sounds poetic. That's all. There is no much here that I can say about it. I don't really see the deeper meaning, or personally I don't have any deeper meaning regarding this lyric. I just find it pretty. So let's talk about her voice. Her voice in this song is really specific for a jazz ballad. So, but it doesn't have that ups and downs that I was talking about. So there is no that one moment when she starts singing really loud, or it's just smooth and even and it flows. I noticed a huge support from the backing vocalist, even though I wouldn't call it maybe support. It's not like they are singing instead of her, they're singing with her just to add more flavor to the sound. I think her voice itself fits this type of music. I couldn't really see her singing a banger with this voice. Maybe she can do that, but I don't like, after watching this performance, I really see her as this type of a musician. So she sounds great. I didn't hear any bum notes, and pretty much I'm happy with what this sounds like. Maybe I don't resonate with it perfectly because of the genre, but there is objectively nothing wrong with her voice, and I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this, so let's talk about performance and choreography. So, this is very simple performance, very simple. Um, there is no choreography per se. Okay, I wouldn't really make a choreography for this song. That makes sense. She is moving quite a lot, but like she's wiggling and moving her hands, but she's not really moving her feet, so she's standing in place the whole song. I would change that, for example, like she needs to move at least a little bit, going to this side and that side, like interacting with camera, do something, because this looks a bit stale and static, so we need more movement, I feel. Or they have to prepare a staging that would justify her standing in one place, like putting her on some kind of platform or something. I'll talk about that later. This really reminds me of Latvia 2019. That is the first comparison I got for this song, and that didn't really do well. Unfortunately, it was forgotten, and the performance in Eurovision was also very static, and I hope Lithuania will not fall into the same trap. We've seen that Eurovision audience is a bit picky when songs of this type are in question, so she really needs to elevate her performance. It wasn't bad, but it's not competitive. It doesn't stand out. I feel it will blend very easily. I'm seeing she's in the first half as well, so if she's put very early in the running order, spots 2 to 5, it could easily be forgotten. So yeah, they need to come up with some staging. So let's see what we can do. Okay, there is a lot to do about this staging. First, we need to get rid of her on screens. I don't think it works. I don't see the purpose of it. I don't like it. We've seen that in Ukraine as well, and I mentioned several countries that did that in the past, and I always found it weird. Um, I don't really like that. So I would change that with something else. Maybe some artistic design or dancing silhouettes of people dancing together. I think that would work better than this. Um, Also, there is like that option of going real deep and preparing some retro staging for her with some props or even putting a filter on a camera to give that retro look to it. I may not necessarily do that, but it's an idea they can reconsider. Another idea is to put her on some sort of a platform that would elevate her above the staging, and then maybe just fog uh, down there, and she's dancing as she's dancing above with the silhouettes or something in the background and intimate lighting. If they decide to do something like that, there shouldn't be too many wide shots. um, I know I'm saying that in every video, but I just don't like wide shots. I find them unnecessary unless there is really something big on stage that you should see from afar. But yeah, let's just keep it straight to her, like focused on her facial expression, on the feeling to the song, and yeah, that's my idea for the staging. Um, Styling needs to go, and I feel it needs to go completely. I know she will keep the ball cut. No, no. Um, Regarding her dress, it was alright, but I think it could be better. And I don't really think that the dress fits her perfectly. I'm not a designer, I'm not a stylist, but it's just my opinion. So I would change the complete styling. Let's see what are her chances of success and qualifying in Eurovision. I gotta be honest, Lithuania, you are in danger. First thing is that the song is, as I said, it's not appealing to everyone. Okay, taking a risk is a good choice, I feel. Because yes, some people will put it in the bottom of their top immediately, while some people will love it just because it's different. And sometimes taking a risk pays off. I think Lithuania is low-key in danger because they're in the first half of the first semi. Um, if it gets spots 2 or 3, I think the chances are really low. If they don't elevate the staging and the performance somehow to make it more interesting, to make it more engaging, more accessible for people who are not into this type of music, I think it's gonna be hard. Even though she won easily in Lithuania, I've seen the results, like she won both televote and the juries. I don't think that result's gonna translate to Eurovision if we keep what we have right now. The revamp, I'm not sure if Lithuania does revamp, maybe a little bit, but I don't expect much of a change. But we can really work on what we see on stage. That is the best shot for them to turn this around. Let's see how the song was received in the community by checking the Eurovision Scoreboard app. Right now, Lithuania, well, it's down there in 8th position. As I said, it will be tricky. I see it as a borderline qualifier. I hope it will get its fair of fans, and I already saw people talking about the wigs and stuff, so she will have her supporters. I hope Lithuania can score well. Good job, Lithuania, good luck, and I hope that by May you will have a clean product ready for stage. If you watch this video until the end, I'll leave a little ball in the comment section to support her ball cut hairstyle that I don't like and to give her a further push for Eurovision. And the next video is going to be about Estonia. Until that video.